I wanted to provide a quick video to get you prepared for the upcoming Institutional Skills Lab. All your documents that you'll need for this week's lab are located here on Canvas under PSL Institutional. If you click on Overview and Homework, it will bring you to a page that gives you exactly what you need to know for preparing for next week's lab. So first you have the overview document, you have the 4 cases that you'll need to complete as a team, and you also have the team responsibilities documentation form that your team leader will need to print and bring a single copy for the entire team for next week. First, let's look at the overview document together. So first and foremost, this is a lab where you will be doing a sterile compound, so you'll be wearing scrubs. You do need to bring your sterile jacket, and once again, as a reminder, no makeup, no nail polish, no jewelry, etc. You will be working up 4 patient cases, and this is 4 patients for the entire team. And you will want to bring a printed copy of your homework and a printed copy of your label that you have entered into Medix prior to coming to lab. At the end of lab, you'll be turning in your homework and your label that has been graded in the IV room. You will also be turning in a cart fill checking station sheet and that team responsibilities documentation form. As well as during this lab, you will have 2 additional stat products that you will need to either prepare or check and practicing to be a pharmacist. So if you'd like to read through this document, it does list the learning objectives. It tells you that your team will be responsible for reviewing and processing these orders, gives you some additional information on pre-lab prep, and then once again we've got the items as a checklist reminder that you can go down through all the factors that you should consider when you are reviewing a product for sterile product preparation. On the day of lab, we will divide the lab section into 2 groups, with one group going to the IV room first, the other groups staying in the central pharmacy for the cart fill checking stations, for drug information activity, and for working on your stat product checking, while the other group is in the IV room, and then we will flip places. At the end of this lab, we are going to reserve the final 20 minutes or so for a wrap-up activity. I just want to minimize that. I do want to show you, in case you're working on your cases and you're wondering exactly which products you need to prepare for the week, you can look on that responsibilities documentation form, and you'll notice here you will be preparing naloxone for case 1. Case 2 is fosphenytoin, case 3 vancomycin, case 4 sodium chloride, and then 2 surprise stat items. I will say, out of these 6 products that you will be evaluating or preparing for lab this week, you will see one of those same drug products on your OSCE exam. There may be some variations. The patient may be different, the drug dose may be different, but the same concept that you are practicing and reviewing during lab next week will be assessed during one of your OSCE stations, whether that's beyond use dating, product preparation, a concentration related issue, something. It will be the exact drug but a different dose. You'll notice here you will be getting points from your product, points from your homework, and then you'll have 12 points per case, and you'll see here the other point breakdowns listed on Canvas. If you'd like to know how these products will be graded, it's very similar to last fall. So if you pull up the rubric that I'm going to post in a moment, down here at the bottom of each single product, you'll notice this holistic scoring mechanism where you will get the full 6 points for your product if you have no errors whatsoever, all the way down to 0 points if the error that your team introduced would cause significant harm to your patient. Alright, so I think that's it. If you have additional questions, please feel free to email me. Look forward to seeing you in lab.